Hello beautiful ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Bahamut Raven, and welcome to this new episode of my Let's Play of Emblem Path of Radiance. In the last chapter, we actually went to Palmeni Temple following Nasir's hint, and we actually took care of some rogue mercenaries that were keeping some priest hostages. And we rescued them, of course, and we actually got a lot more story exposition. Also, I went and checked the recording for that very chapter, and I realized the audio is still a little off sync. And I know you probably already left comments down there, but I did check, and this time it should be okay. Like, I'm going to do a live test, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I start to say the numbers, I move the cursor like this. So you will be able to say if the audio is already in sync or no. I did check and now it seemed to be alright. So I think it's about time we actually get it on. I actually didn't save, so I'm going to do it, and let's head immediately into the chapter. Okay, so I'm now looking forward for this map. If that's the decision you reached, we'll respectfully comply. If we can march quickly and know that someone's protecting our backs, it would be a huge relief. As you wish, may the fortunes of war be with the Crimean army. If you have need of soldiers, send word. We'll move out at top speed. I'll be counting on it. Also, if you hear some sound in the background, it's because I have to turn a vent on because it's actually hot in here. So yeah. The information gathered at Palmeni Temple leads Ike ever closer to the hidden truths behind the war. The assassination of Benion's former apostle led to the massacres of Cernus. A Cernus princess was kidnapped, the medallion is stolen. A complex scheme seemed to connect these events, and now those threads have become clearer and cleaner. Ashnard's motives are still a mystery, but his silhouette lurks in the shadows of all that happens. Ike returns from the temple and renounces all rights to the rule of Daein. Those rights are then passed through General Zelgius of Benion to the Apostle herself. The Crimean army absorbs another troop from Benion, and with its might increased, marches on the Daein-Crimean border. Its next goal is the Riven Bridge, a massive structure that connects the two countries. Oh yeah, it's this map. This is not gonna be fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, this is not gonna be fun. Chapter 23, The Great Bridge. Oh my god, I so want to cry right now. My Lord Ike, may I have a moment? Always for you, my lady. Of course, what is it? The soldiers say that tomorrow we'll be able to see the Great Bridge. Once we cross it, we'll be in Crimea. That's what I've been told. It feels like I've been away for so many years. Crimea is the land where I was born and raised. To feel so removed from it. I feel now at this late juncture that I know almost nothing of my own country. It's an unreal experience. I know what you mean. I don't have the sense that we're on the brink of being back in Crimea either. I don't even remember this area at all. Maybe it's because I was born in Gallia and raised in the countryside. But countries are joined together like this all over the continent. I'm really in awe of it all. So am I. For one who knew nothing of life outside the royal villa, everything is so very big. Big? Yeah, I guess you're right. When we left Crimea, it was spring. The snows were melting, the days were getting longer, and the weather was mild. It's been almost a year since we departed. Only a year, but the distance we've traveled to get here has been long and hard. It feels like many years have passed us by. Yet this is the land where I was born and raised. Ah, my dear sweet Crimea, how is it that you feel so far away? For me too, Crimea is my homeland. We're almost there. Let's go home. It is as you say, my Lord Ike. Let's go home. Ooh, what a romantic setting. Makes it hard to make an appearance. I guess I could just leave you two. Oh, who was it? Amy? Huh, I know that voice. Oh, Ranulf! Hey, it's been a while, buddy. Hey there, Ike. Looks like we stayed alive long enough to be reunited. Aren't we the lucky ones? Ranulf!
My Lord Ronald, how nice to see you again.
My Princess Alicia, welcome home. I'd curtsy, but the tail makes it look silly. Why are you so darn chipper about? Once I heard the news that the Crimean army has taken the Dain capital, I ran all this way to greet you. How go things in Gallia? You're not engaged in open hostilities with Dain, are you? Not yet. What's that supposed to mean? In right of your army's success, the elders have finally agreed on something. Gallia will lend its full support to Princess Crimea's efforts to liberate her homeland. It's a done deal.
Really?
So, is the Gallian army going to... We're going to establish communication with them and create a united front. That being said, Gallia is here to support you. The Crimean army will always be at the center of the effort. Don't forget that. King Gallia has been most gracious. That posture will allow Crimea to lay claim to any victories we achieve. Don't say things like that. I'm shocked that you would understand such subtleties. Yeah, Soren hammered it in our skulls by now. Who are you and what have you done with Ike? I don't believe you have the right to speak to me like that. Kidding, actually. Soren just lectured me on the same situation when we received reinforcements from Bagnion. Yeah, that's the thing. Of course, you were tutored by your nervous little staff officer. Now I get it. Has he snapped yet? He seemed high-strung.
King Kennegus is always thinking of Crimea, isn't he? How can I ever repay him?
Princess, let's win your country back. When that's done, please rebuild the bonds of friendship between our nations. That would be the ultimate way to say thank you, wouldn't it?
Yes, of course.
Well, that was good news. And battle report, we actually got so much experience. Where did I spend 50 gold on? Oh, to open a chest with Volky. Yeah, I actually didn't forge anything. That's actually pretty sad. And Rolf was the MVP. Wait, Rolf was the MVP? Maybe he's the one who got the most kills, maybe. I don't know. But I do got a lot of bonus experience. Maybe I think I got all that I could. I don't know. I will have to check the turn count requirement for chapter 22. But anyway, I'm happy for how it went. Not gonna lie. Okay, so before heading into battle preparations, there is one conversation I really want to do with Soren. Let us watch it.
Soren, are you in here?
Yes. Why did I give Ike the woman voice? Well, not that it makes much of a difference, so... Anyway, Ike, it's late. What do you want? Shh! Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, now I remember why I gave him the voice. For some reason. Ike?
Oh no, how strange. I was sure he'd come this way. Yoo-hoo!
That voice. It's the woman from the item shop, isn't it?
Commander? Ike? Where have you gone, handsome?
Crud. Did you run in here to escape? Look, whenever that woman corners me, it takes forever to get away. Let me hide in here until things simmer down. We begin marching tomorrow morning. This is a waste of valuable time. I'll go and chase her away. Wait, Soren!
Ikey! Ikey-poo! Where are you?
80?
Oh, Soren. Hi. Why are you out so late?
Do you have some business with Ike?
Well, yes I do. I found a special something that I'd like to give to him. Do you know where he is?
Ike is in a war meeting. If you have something for him, I can hold on to it for you.
What should I do? You see, I have this new staff. The staff is very valuable. I'm not sure I feel comfortable simply handing it over to someone who doesn't understand that.
That's an Hamern, is it not? Oh, we get the Hamern staff. Nice.
A rare staff that can take any item, no matter how battered and worn, and repair it completely. Why, that's right. You're quite knowledgeable, aren't you?
If I may continue, I believe that there is only one of these in all the world. It truly is priceless. And you want to give this to Ike?
Well, I do want to be helpful.
If you truly wish to capture Ike's attention, bring him staves and whatnot will avail you nothing.
What, really? Oh dear, I was so hoping you will like it. Food, however, will be much more effective than a staff. He's particularly fond of spicy meat dishes. Is that so? Cooking is not something that I'm skilled at, but... Oh, I got it! I know the perfect dish! Ah, good. He will be very pleased. What about the staff? You can keep it as payment for the cooking tip. Take good care of it. Well, she's unexpectedly generous. I received something quite nice from your admirer, Aikipu. Thank you so much. Hey, wait a minute. Well, that was definitely worth the laugh. I'm sorry, Ike, but you really did deserve that at this point. Anyway, we got the Amern staff. Like Soren said, this item will restore the uses of any weapon, staff, or tome, really, up to the max. It can be only used 3 times, yes, but it's very valuable, and you will make the most use out of it. I think it's mostly used to repair forges in both this game and Radiant Dawn, as they're so expensive that you really don't want to waste it on normal weapons. I mean, weapons like brave swords, or brave weapons in general, I can actually understand, but anything like, for example, a steel sword, steel blade and such that you can also buy, it's not really that worth it. But yeah, we got the Amern, that's very nice. Anyway, no, I cannot still support with... Anyway, I'm going to do battle preparation real quick, I'll see you in a short bit. Alright guys, I made it back. Not much else to say in terms of changes, like Ike is literally the same. I gave him a couple of bonus experience level up, and now he's got way better defenses. Raisin is the same. I gave Nefni another bonus experience level. Same thing for Rolf. Mist, I actually gave her the rescue staff because I think she actually needs it. And I also gave her the spirit dust from last map, so now her magic is capped. That's kind of nice, really. She does need a little bit more skill, though. Jill is literally unchanged. Kieran, Oscar, I actually went and did it. I forged a silver lance with full might and hit. This is gonna hurt. And nothing else really. I did bought some silver weapons and other equipment so that I'm actually stacked in terms of convoy. So now I can actually go. I think I will be able to forge a silver axe or bow in the next map. Anyway, Petrine. So they're finally here, are they? Has the work on the bridge been finished? And your answer had better be yes. Yes, General. Do you think it will work? Sometimes the simplest traps offer the best results. Lure the enemy in and then finish them off one by one. Got it? Listen up, dogs. There will be no retreating today. We stop Crimea's advance here. We will not allow them to gain the comfort of their homeland, and who do not fight to the death will face my lance. So we're finally fighting Petrine. So that's the bridge. There's the bridge. Wow, it's huge. I doubt if Daein is going to let us cross over without objection. Yeah, I think that's highly unlikely. Titania, it's time to march. Make sure the troops stay alert and move with caution. Understood, Commander. Say, Ike, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. What is it? I haven't seen Nasir around. What's happened to him? He was declared an enemy combatant and locked up. What? Hey, I understand you being irked that he didn't mention testing you and all, but treating him like a criminal is too... Testing me? What are you talking about? Nice weather, huh? We're going to talk now. Oh, so there was more? Nasir is a Daein spy? No way, that's not possible. He was our spy. You're telling me he was a Gallian spy? None of this makes sense to me. He worked for us on behalf of the king, but Daein? As a Lagoose, he would have absolutely no reason to work for them. But there was a Goldoan named Anna who was working as a general for Daein. Are you serious? Yes, we were forced to fight her in the Daein capital.
When we attempted to capture her, Nasir intervened and allowed her to escape. He betrayed us. What? Hold on a minute. Maybe that was... If that's the case, then I can see why. No, even so, teaming up with Daein is just too much. I hate to interrupt whatever it is you're doing, but we have arrived at the bridge. Let me speak to Nasir, please. Once we finish this battle, we can go together, alright? Of course. Alrighty. Oh boy. Alright, Har. Time for you to go to work. Har is here too. Not good. No, Mom. 5 more minutes. Har, I just love you. Dozing off on the battlefield. You got a lot of nerve, don't you? Hey, wake up or I'll burn you to a crisp. What? Right. Has the enemy arrived? Yes, they just got here. Now get out there and do your job. Oh, I'm all over it. What an absolute fool. Yeah, you do best not to underestimate him, woman. Like, don't. Okay, sir, so there is a lot of unit variety in here. And I mean a lot. Well, this is not gonna be good, is it? Well, here we are. And there's the Daein army on the other side as expected. They're already in battle formation and waiting to give us a warm welcome. Aw, that's charming. That's just what I want. Oh, well said. And by the way, I thought I joined you today. Really? Nice! Not as a galleon, but as a part of our army, right? If it is a problem, I can always sit this one out. Of course not. Thank you for your continued support, Ranulf. The pleasure is all mine. Let's go carve us some Danes. Alright, this is actually gonna be good. Before I do anything, wait. Let's do things right, shall we? Let me field my best unit, as per usual. Sorry, Vol... Wait a minute. I can actually field Janaf, probably, or... Well, I could field Toro Neo if I wanted to. I mean, I could give him the Night Ward and he would actually be almost untouchable. But... before I do any of that, let's talk about our new friend here. Where are you now? Oh, here at the front. Ranulf, the Beast Tribe Cat. This is the other cat you get, besides Leth. And you look at his stats and say, wow. He's actually very good. The only thing that he doesn't have compared to Leth is resistance. Like, his resistance is bad in this game. But otherwise, he's very much a competent unit. Also, I think his transformation gains are different than Leth. I think like male and female cat have 2 different ones. I did see something when I was editing chapter 10. So yeah. Ranulf is actually a very good unit. Like, if you want to bring him to the end game, he's already prepared, literally. He doesn't have skill, and his gauge starts at 10, so unlike Leth, he will not transform immediately. He will take like up to turn 3 to transform, but he can actually stay transformed a little longer compared to Leth, like a couple of extra turns transformed. So he's actually pretty good. Just give him the time to transform and he's ready to kick some butt. And he has the wind affinity but low biorhythm. Of course he was low biorhythm. He's very good as a unit. I'm not sure if I will field him in the long run because my team is already well established, but in case I have a free slot in my roster, like right now, I can field him. I don't see why not. Also, let's talk about the turn count requirements. We will get 200 points of bonus experience by clearing the map, and we will get 400 more if we clear it in 12 turns. So we actually have to cross the entire bridge and kill Petrine. Also, now we can finally see her stats. She's alright, but we can actually send Sage. We can actually send Soren to fight her, because that flame lance is the lance version of the sonic sword and deals fire damage. So I can actually put Soren in range, and she will not be able to damage him all that much, really. It's actually a very good strategy to do so, but the really big thing is that she has Daunt, which decreases hit and crit by, I think it's 5 or 10%. I know it's 5% in Radiant Dawn, of all the enemies within 3 spaces of her. So, enemies that will attack her, or be in her range anyway, will be debuffed a little. That's it, literally. There are a lot of droppables in this map. Like, I remember there being a longbow, a blizzard, but let's get to that in order. So we got the flame lance, of course. Then we get, let's see, there's another physic we can steal, but I already have enough of those. Enough to last me for the rest of the game. There are a lot of physics that I can steal, really. I might decide to bring Volky just for the physics stays, really. Anyway, moving on. Nothing much. Well, there's a heavy spear right here next to Petrine. Not that I really use them, but you know what I mean. There are a lot of promoted units, so we do need to be a little careful. This mage has a blizzard tome that he drops. It's not too far away, so I do want to try to get it. There's also this longbow and this sniper. So the sniper on the second ballista has a killer bow. Also, we need to be careful around some ballistas because they are iron ballistas. They actually deal more damage. And we also got 2 killer ballistas here, which are ballistas with increased critical. And we have stones. Stones aren't really that cool. Basically, let's say he throws a stone right here. You will actually be able to hit all the adjacent units for a little less damage, but it's actually an AoE attack. So we do need to be a little careful around that. Attention, let's grow. Maybe I can catch a nap while we fly. You're awesome, Har. Yeah, Har and his 3 wyverns will spawn right here behind us, so we do need to be careful. I think they do spawn right here or something, I don't know. Anyway, what I want to do in the first turn is actually take out as many of these guys as possible. Now this mage will not move because I don't think the enemies moves on the pitfalls. Like, I think it's an automatic thing. But now let's test out the meteor tome, shall we? Can I one-shot anyone? I can one-shot this guy. Incoming! And the ballista is down, so I can actually move Rayson without too many worries. And another longbow for me. That's always nice. I was in need of a new one, after all. I could have given another to Rolf, really, but... oh well, I suppose it'll wait for another time. Okay, so now I can do this. And then I will put my units in such a way to protect Rolf and Soren. Like this. Because as you can see, as long as I can protect from this warrior right here, I'm gonna be fine. But I do need to protect Soren and Rolf. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna make a wall out of this formation. Although I actually think I want Oscar to be a little closer. Then I will put Marcia in front of Rayson so that he won't be attacked. Like I can do this. Then I can do this. And he should be safe. Yeah, he is. And so is Soren. Who can actually attack him? Oh, this guy, yeah. I'm going to put Mist in range. Yeah, I think this formation is solid for now. And Ranulf, you will move here. Jill and Astrid, much like I said before, you will be staying here for the first few turns, so don't hold it against me. But I do need you, behind. Also, I need to be careful because I think warriors too have the crit bonus. That's not really nice for Nephne. But she has good speed and good avoid, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Alright. Sorry if sometimes I'm staying silent while the enemy attacks, but I do want to concentrate. Okay, so enemies are starting to move.